Welcome everybody, this is Mount Bathler, and I'd like to welcome you to a very short special edition. This is Calidan Shipyards special edition, one of many to come over time. They're unannounced, just something I spontaneously will try to do every so often. Anyway, this Calidan Shipyards special is to show off something I've been working on for some time, and it's something that's taking some time to actually to build. Well, I can't say I've actually built it. I haven't. I did import the model and let the toolkit, SE toolkit or whatever they call it, I can't remember what it's called now, build it for me. And now I'm actually just fitting it out and actually turning it into something viable. But with that said, let's just jump out here. Now this is a massive ship. And once you see what the ship is, you'll understand why. And I will preface it by saying that this ship is only at 1/4 scale. So length, breadth, height is actually only half of the full size, and trust me, it's big. Now any people who are, I'm assuming that's pretty much everybody who are sci-fi fans will probably recognize it. This is the Andromeda Ascendant from the TV show, or the series of the same name, Andromeda. Some time back, several years back, I actually modelled this in Blender and made it available on Shapeways as a 3D model that can be printed and whatnot. I didn't call it an Andromeda. I didn't want to breach any form of intellectual property. This is an Andromeda class ship that I have called the Orion. But as you can see, it's big. Let's just bring ourselves up here and we'll free fall. Yes, we're in creative, so it's not a big drama. And let's just come back up to here. Now, to give you an idea, the sun's in the wrong position. Actually, I know a better way of fixing this. What am I missing? I'm missing... that's what I'm missing. I need to do this, don't I? Remote control. That's better. Turn you on. Turn you on. Let's just turn it around so we can actually see it and have the sun at our back. That's the Andromeda. Okay, that one's not really showing up very well. There we go. This ship, if you look up the details of it, this ship is 1.2 kilometers long, whereas this is only like 600 meters long, I think. So I think I did make it half size. I did actually try it full size, and man, oh man, game sort of ground quite badly, in fact. Anyway, I've been slowly decking it out and turning it into hopefully a viable ship. We've got computers, we've got timers, we've got gravity gens. Yeah, if you notice our gravity is 1.01, that's because I've actually set these as close to 50% as I can, so but because I'm working in symmetry mode. If we just wander on through here, we've got cargo and a lot of gyroscopes. We've also got reactors up the back here, and quite a few of them. And this is only a few. Now come back over here, hit up our ramps. Now, I will admit, a lot of this I've actually have built out from memory. I haven't looked up blueprints or anything like that. But if we come on up, we come up to the bridge. There's many entrances onto the bridge. And of course I can't get everything exact as per, like I can't put a chair right in the middle here because I'm running in symmetry mode, and I based it off an even symmetry, not an odd. Or is it the other way around? Oh, I can't remember. Yeah, see? So I can't put our slipstream chair in the middle. Oh, look, go away. I didn't want that. That or that. There we go. We've got pilot chairs hidden behind the displays there. If we come up the back here, up in here we've got captain's room. Come down here a bit. We've got conference room, which overlooks back into our one of our reactor bays. Okay, let's just jump on down here. Let's take this one. No, let's not take that one. It's the one we came up just before. Let's take the rearward one, which brings us down to the same area, but you notice it's the upper staircase, not the one down there. And that's because this one takes us through into the inner areas, and this is where we need our jets. And I've got to try and remember which way to go. Okay, let's go down the arms. All gyroscopes, batteries, batteries, batteries and batteries, and this is just one of the arms. The same as is actually on the other side, but let's take the upper. Now that does bring us back up to where we started. If we're going back in through there, as you can see. So we've got the full round robin there. So that's down each of the side arms, which if we just jump back out here, that's down those arms there. So we went all the way up there, and we came all the way down there, and we had batteries and gyroscopes down in this front section here, then we came back up via this one here. Okay, so that's that. Now, what we need to do is figure out where the hell I am. There I am. And we're going to take pretty much the same path again. I'll just scoot down in through here. It's a bit tight, but there's actually nothing down here. It's just the inner hull. As you can see, I haven't actually... This is where... Well... Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that will go in here that there is nothing in here, including thrusters. Most of these thrusters will be internal thrusters. Don't want them external. It sort of breaks the immersion of what this vessel is. And there'll be jump drives galore as well, so let's just come back up to where we were. Now we'll start heading down the same track that we just took before, but we need to make a detour and part way down. So if we hug the right hand side here, we can take this branch, and this brings us down to the central flap, down the centre middle. As you can see, I've been working on this. Let's take it this way. and we'll walk it down. Oop. The ship will be fully airtight when completed. Down here we have our secondary, there we go, we've got gravity down here as well. This will be our secondary engine bay, so reactor bay. We've got dedicated, uranium storage. There are batteries hidden in behind all the walls, as well as the floor. And this brings us back to where I was originally standing when I started this special. Everything shall be conveyed up, that's the plan at least. And we have got, if you notice, refineries. These refineries are dedicated to refining uranium only. The conveyor sorters that I have tucked in behind here and in parts of the conveyor will only set to bring uranium ore down into the container here. That uranium ore will get dispersed through these refineries only here. The resultant ingots will be stored back in here, but they do have, as you can see, these have ties back to the actual reactor, so the reactors can pull their ingots straight from here. The ingots are pulled out of the refineries through the sorter here, and the ore is pulled down to the other end container through its sorter at the other end. So this is a self-sustaining, hopefully self-sustaining reactor room where it will refine its own uranium ingots when ore is put into the system. There will be probably a couple of these, so that rather than having one central refinery that will actually refine it all and disperse it from there, I'll actually distribute them across, because it's such a big vessel, distribute them out rather than having it all centrally located. Going to do a lot of distribution actually within this, but as you can see, I'm in the process of conveying it all up, airtighting a lot of it. There's maintenance areas like in behind there, there's corridors and passageways for personnel. And let's just go back up this way. And trust me, if you want to walk it, it's going to take a while. I mean, there will be gravity generators throughout the whole thing, so that the whole vessel will actually have gravity of varying strengths. It'll range from probably half G through to probably nearly 2G. It will depend on where in the vessel you actually are at the time, just based on the overlap of gravity generators. But to give you an idea of how it's coming along, it weighs a lot, I believe. Just trying to remember, I can't remember exactly how much, but we'll just have a look in a second. What are we, 46 million kilograms. So what's that, 46.7 thousand tons or something or other. But if we just, and we can't actually back this out very far, but let's just find some point of reference. The asteroid there. It is maneuverable at this point in time. Not very maneuverable, but it does respond slowly but surely. And I've got probably only maybe 10% of the amount of gyroscopes that it's going to need. In fact, it will probably need even more than what I think, because we're residing in that top section there. Those arms go down to the fingers at the front, or the flanges at the front. There's gyroscopes here, there's gyroscopes in where we are. There's the section down. Now, let's just jump into here. There's this section down here, which doesn't look like much until you come inside and realise that's where we've got all those, that's where we just were with all those reactors and refineries. So that alone, and I think I've got conveyors up to about here somewhere. Yeah, up to just there. So I'm what, halfway up the arm, maybe halfway up the arm. But we've still got this whole inner hull here. This is a large space. So yes, I just thought I'd show off one of my little pet projects, the Andromeda Ascendant. Hopefully it'll actually end up being something that will actually be flyable. It all depends, I guess, how many reactors I put in, how many sorry, I just thought that was closer than it was. How many gyroscopes I put in, how many jump drives I put in, because I do want it to be jump capable, and it's going to probably need a lot of jump drives to actually make it viable as a jump ship. But yeah, just quick little special just to highlight one of my pet projects for Calidan's Shipyards. Calidan Shipyards. Hope you found it entertaining or enjoyable. Hopefully this will be something that will actually work as intended and planned, and I'll probably end up on the workshop maybe. Depends on how flyable I feel it is. But yes, this is my version of the Andromeda Ascendant. So thanks for dropping by, and I'll talk to you another time.